The puck dropped. 2 seconds, gloves dropped, Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel, a fury of fists. 3 seconds, another explosion, Brady Tkachuk and Sam Bennett trading blows. The crowd roared. 9 seconds, JT Miller and Colton Parayko joined the fray. 3 fights, 9 seconds. A statement, this was USA versus Canada, no feeling out process. The energy was electric, a simmering rivalry, now boiling over. Players slammed against the glass. The officials struggled to regain control. This was more than a game. This was personal. This was national pride. This wasn't just a hockey game, it was a battle for North American supremacy. And it had begun with a bang. The air crackled with anticipation. What would happen next? The seeds of chaos had been sown before the puck even touched the ice. Matthew Tkachuk, the American instigator, had approached Brandon Hagel with a proposition. Want to give the fans a show, he'd asked. Hagel, never one to back down, had agreed. A simple plan. Drop the gloves at the opening face-off. The pre-game agreement was a testament to the rivalry. These players, teammates on NHL squads, were now sworn enemies. They were fighting for their countries. They were fighting for bragging rights. They were fighting for the love of the game. The opening brawl set the tone for the night. This wasn't going to be a friendly exhibition. This was war. Every check, every shot, every save was a battle won or lost. The tension had been palpable during the pre-game ceremonies. The Canadian crowd, a sea of red and white, had belted out their anthem with gusto. But when the Stars and Stripes filled the arena, a chorus of boos cascaded from the stands. It was a stark reminder. On this night, there were no neutrals. The boos were like fuel to the American fire. They used the disrespect as motivation, feeding off the negative energy. This wasn't just a game anymore, it was a chance to silence the doubters. It was a chance to prove their worth. The atmosphere was electric. Every hit was met with a roar. Every whistle was met with jeers. This was more than just a game, this was a battle of wills. The significance of the game wasn't lost on anyone. For the first time in a decade, the USA and Canada were facing off with full NHL All-Star rosters. The NHL's absence from the 2018 and 2022 Olympics had created a void, a longing for a best-on-best showdown. The Four Nations face-off, a tournament featuring Sweden and Finland, was the answer. And tonight's game was the main event. The game lived up to the hype. Connor McDavid, Canada's captain, opened the scoring with a dazzling display of speed and skill. But the Americans responded with grit and determination. Jake Guentzel tied it up, assisted by Jack Eichel. Dylan Larkin gave the USA the lead in the second period. The tension was unbearable. The clock ticked down. With seconds remaining and the Canadian net empty, Guentzel sealed the victory with an empty netter. The final horn sounded. The USA had won. The celebration was deafening.